The history of photography. I believe it is the most amazing piece of technology ever invented that has evolved greatly, as you will see. In France in the 1820s, two people were working independently on a method to record an image: Joseph Niepce and Louis-Jacques Monde Daguerre. In 1826, Niepce and Daguerre got together to form a partnership. After Niepce died in 1833, Daguerre continued his work, and the invention of daguerreotype was announced on January 7, 1839. The daguerreotype is an image on a highly polished surface of silver, coated onto a copper plate, and sensitized with iodine. Upon hearing of the daguerreotype, Fox Talbot rushed to make public his photogenic drawing, with an exhibit at the Royal Institution on January 25, 1839, and with the paper to the Royal Society on January 31st. These images were later given the name Talbot type or calotype. Talbot type had an advantage over the daguerreotype as more. In 1854, James Cutting, an American, patented a new process that produced a very attractive image on glass. The developed image was a glass negative. The back of the glass was then coated with a black varnish or sometimes a black mat was placed behind it, creating a positive look called ambrotype. The ambrotype's lifespan was historically short, seldom seen after the mid-1860s, yet it yielded a vast collection of beautiful images. In 1856, Ohio chemistry professor Hamilton Smith invented the tintype. The tintype method was not particularly new, but an evolution from early experiences in existing commercial processes. Even though in 1859 there was a new method of photography introduced by Frenchman André Adolphe Eugene Destains, called carte de visite, which translates to visitor card. Small abdomen prints mounted on cards 2.5 by 4 inches. The CDV was easier and more economical to produce than the tintype, as the images was developed on paper. The history of photography. When the demands for CDVs were falling out, photographers began making a slightly larger photo called a cabinet card in 1867. In 1878, dry plates were manufactured commercially, also known as stereotypes. By 1888, American George Eastman introduced a flexible paper-based film. He invented the first Kodak camera, a box camera preloaded with flexible film capable of. After that, French brothers Auguste and Louis Lumiere made their autochrome plates commercially available in 1907. Autochrome plates were transparencies on glass. When Eastman Kodak developed Kodachrome film in 1935, it was the final stage in the evolution of modern color film, and was the first commercially successful amateur color film, but it only captured the red and green colors. By 1948, the Polaroid Model 95 was invented. The introduction of the first still video camera was. Since the 1990s, now photographers can take pictures with a digital camera and view them on a small camera monitor. Thank you for watching the history of photography.